Hey everybody, welcome back. So, we're trying out a bunch of different games on the channel here, and this one is a fun one. I'm not typically a huge fan of like dating sims, but I do love me some Monster Prom, Monster Camp, whatever. I haven't really played a ton of Monster Camp, played some Monster Prom, so I figured we would just do a two-part series with this one, just run like a full game, and just see what happens. We'll just do it alone. We'll play the full game. Camp Spooky, the stage of some of our dearest summers. Back then, we were young and unafraid. With school far away, everything seemed possible. The sun embraced us on our way to camp. Summer has that distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days while the nights inebriate you with possibilities. It's like life could take a turn at every corner, and for us it did. I was at this yellow. We'll go with Oz.
Goodbye, comfort zone.
What's this blade? The blade, huh? This is pocket therapist. Let's take the pocket therapist. Campfire songbook. Ooh. And what's this one? Hipster costume. Sure. All right, off to camp, baby. One might say that the Monster Prom had hardened us on the highs and lows of love, but no, in love we're always absolute beginners, and summer camp was no different. No one talked about it, but the idea of summer love loomed over our heads. Close to the last day, there was a meteor shower happening just 5 weeks away. Everyone knew someone you were going to watch that damn thing together. And so a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was Monster Prom all over again. Let's meet the cast! Joy Johnson, Johima. Badass witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless times. We got Aravi Mishra, a high-headed adventurer possessed by a curse, who then turned out to be the most annoying roommate ever. Calculester, love the man. Hewitt Packard, a library computer who'd become sentient robot ready to experience life. A Dahlia, a buff blue demon and warmonger who had set her sights on conquering summer next. Damien, gotta love some Damien, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. And then we got Milo Belladonna, a Death Reaper, doubling as an internet influencer who's profoundly in love with his life. It's all its earthly pleasures. Bus trip was long, and all summer could be shaped by the first step well taken. And so it was clear it all came down to the breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person. Break the ice by doing something unexpected on the bus. Unexpected? Play dead? No. Start a fire? Ride the bus to victory? Yeah. Let's go. Oh yeah, I could have guessed. Wait, are we riding victory right now? I thought we were on summer vacation. I admire your resolve, Az. War never sleeps, and there are always victories to be taken. I don't know why this is her voice, but it is. You've opened my eyes. We shall ride this bus into our destinies, and when we reach camp, we will have our spoils. Just what the spoils are still remain to be seen, I guess. War consequences, never doubt herself. See you at camp, fellow soldier. We only have 5 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But as I said, we're young and unafraid, and we're ready to start. Let's go. Let's camp this monster.
All right.
Boldness. I'm gonna probably need some boldness. That day, you find a mirror in the haunted manor, but instead of showing your reflection, it shows you an exaggerated evil version of yourself. Evil you says, "You are never to surmount your insecurities. Look at how perfect I am and how flawed you are. Nobody will ever love you." Counterpoint. Many of your perceived flaws are totally fabricated by greedy companies looking to make profit by promising to fix things you literally can't control. As soon as you say that, evil you shrieks bloody murder and disappears. Nice, you gain 2 boldness because you're amazing just the way you are. You find time for a little romantic stroll with Dahlia through the spookiest parts of the manor. This summer camp isn't exactly rich with romantic stroll locations, but the moment is rudely interrupted with the room you're in suddenly floods with knockout gas.
Have no fear.
Knockout gas?
Dahlia's
Quick,
here.
breathe it all into your lungs before it can surround us. Somehow Dahlia's quick thinking fails to save you from the gas. You pass out and wake up in a dark room with terrifying metal contraptions padlocked to your heads. An old bloodstained television in the corner buzzes to life, and you find yourself addressed by the world's creepiest puppet. It looks like a cross between Steve Buscemi and the Holiday Elf. Dahlia, Quino, and Oz, says the puppet. 2 of camp's spookiest, thirstiest members. Let's see if we can't quench that thirst, shall we?
Well, these contraptions around your head will force you to drink water until either of you find a key or die of water toxemia.
I don't want to spoil the ending, but I think you'll find out that the real key was inside you all
Solved it. The answer was beat my head against the concrete a while until the contraption breaks.
What? No, you were supposed to pee out the key and then use it to, whatever, it's fine. At least Oz's head cage is still intact now.
But I solved this part too. The solution is beat my head against Oz's head until his contraption breaks. Dahlia does exactly that. Gives you a mild concussion, but at least you're not in a head cage anymore. Also, it's sort of like making out. Well, you guys are the...
Oh, you guys are the worst. Time for plan B.
Well played.
Hey guys, it's me, Jeremy, Camp Spooky's resident slasher killer. You guys really borked up my murder puzzle, so now we're gonna have to improvise. What? Where did you come from? Behind the curtain. Well, don't look back there. It's part of the murder puzzle. That explains why I didn't look there. Oh, cool. Anyway, I still really want to kill you guys, but I promised myself I'd only do ironic murders this week, so... Let's see you try to solve this Rubik's Cube while I'm stabbing you.
No one is ready for Dahlia.
I appreciate your work ethic, Jerry, but I think this head-smashing puzzle was much cleverer. You think? Just because you're so clever smashing my puzzles and critiquing my other puzzles? Well, let's see if you can come up with a better puzzle if you're so smart. You're pretty sure Dahlia's puzzle will involve smashing something with someone's head, but maybe you can impress her and get rid of Jerry with a suggestion of your own. Chain Jerry up so he can only grab things with his tongue, and then glue the key to his elbow. Good luck escaping from that. Present Jerry with the most difficult puzzle of all, solving world hunger. Chain Jerry up. Not so creative. Lies. Don't show me up, you guys. It's supposed to be a puzzle for you. But how will you know if it's a good puzzle if you don't test it yourself first? I test all my latest traps and weapons on myself before I ever take them in the bathroom. That's why I only have 2 arms left. You have a point. All right, cheer me up. Wait! Screams another murderer who comes running into the room wearing a fencing mask and carrying a bloody screwdriver. That's my ironic murder puzzle idea.
So broken!
Who in the 9 circles are you?
Yeah.
You don't recognize him? Guys, this is Alan, the elbow licker. I'm such a huge fan. He's an amazing murder puzzle where he chains people up so they can only grab things with their tongues and then glues keys to their elbows. It's a commentary on society's obsession with sexuality, also having bones. It's a revolutionary concept, and, oh my god, you totally plagiarized Alan's idea. That's not cool at all.
Turn in your badge.
I have to side with Jerry on this one. Stealing ideas is the worst thing you can do. Worse than subjecting people to ironic murder puzzles and a really excuse for glorified torture porn, yes? Yeah, way worse. I don't know what you're expecting me to say. I'm a murderer. It's my whole thing. Nah, just to let you know, say torture porn is in hell anymore. It's not really PC. Not referring to it as titillating depictions of outlandish violence.
Are you nervous now?
Well, you're really backwards, Oz. Maybe we should make an ironic murder puzzle about that. It's completely lost track of my original objective here. Sounds too good to me. Dahlia and Jerry work together in a puzzle which involves putting your head on backwards. Alan and... Oh, no, my boldness. What a terrible first day.
I hope I choose correctly.
Well, now we're back to square one. Let's go for creativity, I think. You spend the day learning new skills with the Monster Scouts in order to earn badges. You earn a badge for healing a wound only using the bark of a tree. You earn a badge for writing poems in iambic pentameter. And you earn a badge for building a blackberry, only using real blackberries. Nice. Completing all these unexpected and polyuseless lessons earned you 2 creativity. In the time you have left over, you decide to attend a workshop on how to start fires, and it's becoming hotter. You seem to be the only one attending the workshop until the doors open and in walks... Damien, why are you here? I was certain already you knew everything about fire and being awful and everything. It's important to keep an open mind, Dahlia. I start every day with willingness to learn new things about fire. So what darnation are you doing here, blue balls? Starting fires is my signature move, and not about to let you steal in like you stole being a demon and having skin that's a primary color.
Let's seize the summer!
Hackers don't steal when we conquer, so I'm here as part of my ongoing mission to have the best summer camp ever. Everyone knows that a key component of summer camp experience is campfire, and I desire the best campfire ever. I require the ultimate rustic fire starting technique. What, you mean, like shooting a match with a gun? Throwing a Zippo into a jug of moonshine? Airstrike?
Aww.
Of course not. I mean starting a fire by striking 2 rocks together or spinning a stick really fast perpendicular to another stick.
Whoa, you're a pro!
You start fires with rocks and sticks? That's the whole place is made of. Why didn't anyone tell me?
Hello, my beloved
Hello,
Scouts.
kids. Who's ready to learn about how to start a...
Coach, looks from Damien to Dahlia and back again.
Nope. Kip's already been sued too many times. Class is cancelled. Goodbye.
Wait, Coach, come back. Teach me the rock thing and the stick thing, and you need to start fire with leaves, wind, chipmunks. I need to know. Well, too bad, you cheap bottle of mild salsa. Without Coach, you'll never learn the secrets of woodland fire starting. Unless Oz knows something he isn't telling us. You never thought you'd see the day when Damien and Dahlia would be looking to you for fire starting advice, but you feel prepared nonetheless. You tell them to host the Olympic Games, so someone will bring you a torch. Get fired. Host the Olympic Games. Not so fun. Why am I'm so bad at this game. Love the Olympics. My favorite event is the modern pentathlon because it's the only sport that is 5 sports.
Arson!
My favorite events are rhythmic arson, synchronized punching, and hockey. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's make the greatest bid to host the Olympics that organizing committee has ever seen. Using your non-insignificant powers of bullshit, you put together a 70,000-word proposal touting Monster Camp's suitability as a venue for the Olympic Games. You empathize it's your youthful atmosphere, unusual fauna, and the fact that it gets ruined by millions of tourists. No one will give a shit. While you're at it, you also propose several new events, including the 300-meter selfie, meeting your parents, unrealistic expectations, and boning. Through the strength of your argument and only a little bit of bribery and intimidation, you managed to get the Monster Cup chosen as the official Olympic venue. Sick! Well, now we have to sit back and wait for our fire delivery. Surviving the wilderness is easy. You access the live stream of the Olympic torch passing. Congratulate yourself on a job done. You watch the torch pass from country to country, getting ever closer. Finally, the torch is passed to the final runner, the one who will bring it fire directly to you. Wait, where's he going? He's supposed to put the torch on a big pile of dry leaves. Sticks labeled to place fire here. The runner already sprinting in the opposite direction cackles with glee. Ha! This is my plan all along. Everyone knows the best way to start a fire is to become the torchbearer for the Olympic Games, then steal the torch. I'm a genius. No! I'm a we're the geniuses. G9 genies. We're the smart ones. Well, if you're so smart, chuckles the torchbearer, already too far away to catch. Why aren't you the one spending decades connecting the sea with total limit torch? You had a point. Torchbearer goes to start a really sweet forest fire in some neighboring woods, and none of you are invited. Bummer. I am losing some serious stats in this game, bro. This is not going good.
Don't mind me.
Alright, we can't afford the love bench. And we're after Dahlia. Okay, let's sitting together. Dahlia is showing Calculus all of her Monster Scout badges, pulling them one by one if they're priceless treasures.
Badge-tastic!
This is my brownie-studded badge. I got it for selling the most brownies out of the Monster Scouts.
I am impressed with your thoughts and actions.
That's lovely, Dahlia. What are your entrepreneurial success strategy for selling the brownies? Actually, Polly helped me with this one. She said she added a secret ingredient to the batter, whatever it was. People brought it by the buttload. Oh, I see. I've got tons more. This is my brush your teeth 3 times badge, and here's my shower every day badge, and here's my K-Beauty Skincare Queen badge.
Is this what people call camping?
Are all of the Monsters Scout badges predicated on completing basic organic hygiene? Not always. Here's my repurposed an entire skeleton badge, and I got that by turning a human skull into a cereal ball, his spine into a walking stick, and I used his ribs to make a cool xylophone. I love necro arts and crafts.
Oh dear. Oh gosh.
Oh
no.
dear. Was the human already dead when this happened? Well, duh. He was actually a twofer. I got his skeleton by completing the rubber grave before the funeral's over badge. Coach was super proud of me, and I think the widow took it pretty well.
Let's get some
I
badges!
have a lot of badges already, but there are still so many to achieve. But Dahlia never gives up. I've got to earn them all. Partner Dahlia, I appreciate that you have thought to share this very important thing with me. Of course, buddy. What are friends for? Quite. However, I cannot help you feel a bit conflicted over your desire to earn them all. It seems that many of the Monster Scout badges are morally dubious. What? That's blasphemy. The Monster Scouts are an esteemed organization of plucky young monsters who want to achieve and do good. So you say, but I fail to see the badges like turn a kindergarten class into a police state badge help you achieve and do good. Have you ever been to a kindergarten classroom before? Those little snotheads have no honor or sense of duty. A police state would vastly improve their puny society. This has been a great reminder to never let Dahlia get into childcare, but in the meantime, which of your friends are going to back in this Monster Scout debate? But Dahlia, how do you plan to get the questioning the Monster Scout badge system's integrity badge? That's exactly what someone trying to beat Dahlia's badge wrecker would say. Don't fall for it.
I realize you are attempting to help.
No, Oz, this is not the case. I sincerely believe that the Monster Scout badge system is unethical and disingenuous.
It's a critical hit.
That you fool me with made-up words, do you? No way, Jose. I'm not that dumb. I am genuinely unsure what to do with that statement.
Dahlia Kino,
It's okay,
ready to
Cal.
fight.
I'm not angry. I'm always down for some competition. If you want to try and beat me, then bring it on. Dahlia, please. I have no reason to compete with you. The Monster Scout badges are highly arbitrary and staggeringly easy to earn, and therefore not ineffective. Cal, you shiny clever bastard. You almost had me there. You may think the badges are easy to earn, but I'll crush you in the end. Dahlia always wins. Yes, apparently so. I have just finished running 1,623 possible simulations in which I tried to convince you of the honesty of my words, and none of them were successful.
I need to reboot.
I suppose we will have to put this conversation on hold for now, at least, until the Squid People uprising according to simulation number 607. Good night, friends.
Such an honorable
I knew I'd make
scout.
him retreat sooner or later. Thank you, Oz, for helping me. Through Cal's ingenious ruse, I could use a strategist like you among my ranks. Yeah, war romance. It's the best kind of romance. You have until the Squid People uprising to make Dahlia your bae. You better make it count. That was a good day.
Where to go?
Didn't up any of my stats. And I'm so low on all these stats, dude. I'm so smart, but I'm so dumb at making choices. Let's up our fun. You decide to bring a metal detector to the lake that day. You scour the beach for buried treasure. You find a keychain, a tin box of stale cookies, which you eat anyway, a glowing chalice that the Knights Templar come to confiscate for some reason. But best of all, you manage to find some genuine silver-plated fun. Like the mummy and the bat-headed lady and the strong lady. There's nothing that you like more than being helpful, provided it is in a turn helping you find your summer honey. So, it's no surprise you find yourself aiding Dahlia in the collection of another scout badge.
I'm here to save the
Alright,
day.
Oz. Hold the megaphone right there so I can scream in it, and I still have my hands free for powerful gestures. Let me know if you have any tips for being louder. I really want this badge. Deep breath and... Since the 1950s, around 8.3 billion tons of plastic have been produced worldwide, and only 9% are recycled. Plastic kills millions of birds and animals a year, while poor air quality is a huge contributor to human fatality. By the year 2050, the amount of plastic in the ocean will outweigh the total number of fish. Miss Aquino, why are you interrupting this lovely day at Camp Spooky with your incessant screaming this time?
Let's get some badges.
Oh, Camp Director Miss Weaving, I absolutely engaged in the camp's sanctioning pursuit of scout badges. Today I'm trying to get the badge for noise pollution, some screaming facts about pollution as loudly as I can. Miss Aquino, the noise itself is the pollution. You don't need to be making noise about pollution. All you succeed in doing now is distracting and depressing the camp population when they should be doing fun things like manual labor. Camp Director Miss Weaving, I'm so sorry. I would never intentionally upset you.
Impressive.
As a strong female leader who's intimidating and scary, you are a role model of mine. Well, Miss Aquino, I do respect your respect for me, which is why I'm going to confiscate the thing you crave most, my approval.
Oh man.
No, don't take my phone, take my face, take anything. Just don't take your approval. Too late. It's been confiscated. You may have it back when you have earned it. Oh no, what do I do? I can't bear to be at Camp Spooky if I can't have the respect of a terrifying female authority figure. If Dahlia leaves summer camp, she leaves behind her possibility to be your summer honey. Luckily, you know the best way to gain Weaving's approval. Show her your butt. No, show admiration by developing some spider-like skills. Knit a sweater with your butt. Become a doctor. I've always picked the top one, so we're gonna pick this one.
Such an honorable
Yes, of course.
scout.
Being a doctor makes your parents proud. I mean, your camp authority figure who is in no way viewed as a substitute parent. But you know what being a doctor also makes time. A lot of it makes time go away. Dahlia's not wrong. Under normal circumstances, being a doctor does make time go away. Luckily, you're good friends with the admissions director of Hyperbolic Time University's Medical College of Spirits and Time, thanks to your shared hobby of illegal underground high-speed origami folding. All it takes is a quick text, and you and Dahlia are whisked away to a pocket dimension where you can spend years studying medicine in what seems like mere seconds back
So
home.
overpowered.
Wow, there's so many buildings here, so many classrooms. I bet they even play things in gym other than dodgeball. You don't bother telling her there possibility isn't a lot of gym classes in med school. You trust she'll find out soon enough. And she does. As soon as the two of you enter the rigors of med school, you consider participating in campus Greek life, but decide to make a social sacrifice to focus on learning. You go through the highs and earning high scores on tests and the lows of earning low scores on tests. You dissect corpses and also sometimes zombies, with their consent, of course. In the literal blink of an eye, 8 years have passed in the hyperbolic Time University's Medical College of Spirit and Time, and you return back to your dimension.
Dahlia is here.
Look, Camp Director Ms. Weaving, look, I'm a doctor now. May I have the approval you took, please? A doctor? A doctor? Well, it's better than nothing. I suppose if you were a doctor and a lawyer, that would be better, but I will indeed restore my approval to you. Thanks, Mom.
I will.
It's
be
possible
back.
there are deeper issues underlying my desire for approval. I should maybe go to Hyperbolic Time University's College of Social Sciences, study psychology. Well, whether she does or not, at least she's a doctor now. Not that she had any plans to practice medicine ever, but surely it helps you in your relationship that you spent 8 years together in a different reality. If nothing else, it gives you plenty of fond memories as well as charm and creativity. Weak dose.
I hope I choose correctly.
Me too, bro. You're having a rough go of it so far. We need fun and boldness, and I think boldness will be more important for Dahlia. The day that the haunted manor, you accidentally stumble upon a cult meeting in the hallway. The cultists are wearing terrifying black robes, standing over a bloodied body and chanting, "You try to flee, but one of them shoves a flyer in your hand." The ink burns your eyes to read, but you manage to find the words, "New recruits get healthcare benefits with same-day sign-up." I mean, doesn't sound so bad. What's sold? You gain a bunch of new cultist buddies, and your new insurance covers spontaneous boldness growth. Spooky eyes. Oh, whoa, what is that outfit, dude? Minding your own business, smelling people. When Dahlia grabs you and drags you to the lake shore.
Best summer.
There you are, eyes. Once more, I need your help achieving the best summer ever. Critiquing my rock skipping techniques. Dahlia skips a rock straight upwards. It disappears into space. Moments later, you notice a flint glimmer in the sky. It's not Dahlia's rock, or the satellite Dahlia's rock destroyed. It's a meteor crashing into the woods on the far side of the lake, turning them into a giant bonfire. Yes! Ultimate campfire. Quick, tell me something campfire stories, but very loudly. You're about to tell her one of the horny summer campers, who finally boinked, when you're distracted by a glowing figure approaching you across the lake. "Greetings," says the figure in a warm, booming voice. "It is I, Kalor, Herald of Summer."
Oh,
It's an honor to meet you. Can you critique my rock skipping techniques? "I am here on a much more important errand," says the spirit. "Your passion for achieving the ideal summer has moved me. I have a quest for you. I have grown weak as of late due to the lack of worship. The heralds of the other seasons mock me and drain my power. I need you to
this is
destroy them. I will do it, noble hot man." "I was going to say talk to them and ask them to stop being such jerks, but honestly, that sounds great if you're up for it. The first herald you must defeat is Vern, Herald of Spring. He's in Florida. Good luck." "I make my own luck out of blood. Blood!" Moments later, you're face to face with Vern. It turns out traveling to Florida is easy. You just mix a can of Bud Light and cough syrup, and boo, you're there. "What's up, bros?" says Vern, while shotgunning a hard seltzer and thinking about boobs. "Here to defeat me on behalf of that nerd, Kalor?" "Yes, and also to get tan. A good tan is critical for the best summer ever." "Ha," says Vern. Doing 3 keg stands at once by the grace of his divine might. "Suck my Easter eggs, losers. No one can defeat me. I'm gonna live forever. Spring break. Whoop!" You'll see about that. It just happens that you know the perfect technique for defeating the Herald of Spring. Allergies. Remind him that spring is just as lame opening for some allergies. But not so bald. Oh. Bro. Sending a picture of his nuts to the Supreme Court. "You're really gonna come at the Herald of Spring with allergies as your weapon?" "Don't laugh, we also brought regular weapons." "I don't care what you brought, bro." Making Sam's complex hand gestures. "You're about to get histamine, bitches." What was this itchy eyes, runny nose, as my beautiful face betrayed me? Basically, I'm an allergy bender, and I just made you allergic to pollen. Enjoy never going outside again, nerd. What? But outside is where all summer activities are. Now I have the best summer now. Can't allow myself to have such weakness. As my enemies learn of this, they will construct fiendish pollen-tipped arrows to strike me down. Come, Oz, you must leave once to form a battle plan. Leia grabs your wrist in bone-crushing way you like, but withdraws her hand suddenly. It's covered in hives. Oh, yeah. Says we're taking off his shirt while somehow popping his skull. I also made you allergic to Oz. Son of a... Oh. No! And look, he has hives too. Did you make him allergic to me? No. I look like a fucking scientist. I made Oz allergic to I made Oz allergic to Oz too. Now get out of here. I've got chicks coming over.
You're unsuited for the rage
my
of war.
is not as strong as my allergic reaction.
Okay, bye!
He's not sweating anymore. I don't know what to do at this point. That's such a defeat, dude, and I'm barely into this.
Whoa!
Whoa.
I hope that fire is safe.
We gotta just keep trying. You happen upon Calculator and Dahlia flipping through a scrapbook, laughing, rocking.
Italia rock!
Oh, hell yeah. This is a great picture of us, Cal. The Colosseum in the Forum is so cool to see in person. I love Rome, and so many training facilities, ancient armor, literal centuries of bloodlust soaking the soil. I couldn't stop fangirling.
Success achieved.
Yes, they were truly fascinating. But I must say that seeing the Olivetti headquarters in person was the headlight of my Italy experience. Being in the presence of one of the earliest computer manufacturing companies in the world has a dream come true. I hope I made my ancestors proud.
Hey!
Hey, Oz, want to look over our scrapbook? We were just reminiscing about the trip to Italy we took last month. Shows the scrapbook, you get the impression that it was a joint project. Some of the pages are decorated with bone fragments and motivational glitter stickers, and other are clearly typed up and printed straight out of Microsoft Excel. We had an amazing time. I was fascinated by all the churches, and even more fascinated by all the beautiful, meaningless rituals organics performed there. Yeah, unfortunately, I had to sit those places out. The Pope didn't really seem keen on letting someone with horns into the Vatican.
Buonissimo!
But it's cool. I commandeered a gondola in Venice, and we had an all-out naval battle that I totally crushed. Yes, incidentally, we are no longer allowed to enter Italy. But there are lots of other places I like to visit. I'm thinking Britain for the next trip. Let's keep the ruthless war machine empire's theme going. Britain would be nice, but I am partial to Japan. Their technological advances intrigue me greatly. I also have an uncle who works at Nintendo as a copy machine. My uncle works at Nintendo. As you can come too, there's always room for more on Doll and Call Express. Vacation with Dahlia and Calclister? Where do you sign? Wait, friend Dahlia, I am also happy to invite Oz on our next trip, but what role will he fulfill? You must make an excellent point that your master of war knows everything. A member amongst her ranks must be absolutely necessary.
Back to basics.
An apt comparison, you see Oz on our previous trip. I acted as perfect trip planner, organizing our activities in color-coded spreadsheets.
Cappuccino!
I was a morale
Fettuccine!
booster. I was going to run scribbling.
Cappuccino!
Look, it's that David. Look, it's the Uffizi. I maintained the hype and make sure everyone knew what they were looking at. Besides horny one and gamer, what role could you fulfill on a vacation with Dahlia and Calculaster? You can analyze all the country's weaknesses to ensure you can defeat it in battle of tourism. You can be the backup memory. Calculator's memory could be overridden, and Dahlia herself in danger, often memory loss is real possible. I like this.
Impressive!
Oh, hell yeah! That's an amazing idea. You're hired. I mean, I loved our trip to Italy, but I kind of regret not doing some more research into their weaknesses sooner. Like their pizza and pasta, clearly inferior to Olive Garden. And their wimpy parliamentary republic. What happened to Caesar? Did he die? That's not very heroic.
So
Not to mention their surprisingly squishy skulls. I would have thought the Roman residents would have retained some of their ancestors' strength, but apparently not. I tested this myself, actually. My research was concluded that Italian skulls were not resistant to an attack from a morning star. Weird. After that, the police showed up and totally confiscated my morning star and arrested me. Probably because they were scared I discovered the rest of their weaknesses. What? Where was I when all this happened? In the Vatican, I think. I told you I used that time to check out some old dungeons.
Oh dear. Oh gosh.
I thought you
oh,
did
no.
so in a touristic capacity, not because you were temporarily imprisoned in one. Details don't matter. If only I knew Italy's weakness profile sooner, I simply would have brought more morning stars.
Let's get down to business.
I'll be more prepared next time, thanks to you, Oz. Can't wait. Neither can you, as long as you get to be there when Dahlia's swinging her morning star, that is. Just the thought is already getting you all hot and bothered. Bring out your flasks, boy. Oh. I'll use my skills, I'll make my choices. I'll take a gamble? I don't know. I don't know this one. I'll use my skills.
Ah, welcome. You're new here. Don't fret. Let me explain how it works. This is wild yet simple. I have a selection of drinks at hand. Yet your hands come and go. There's a little time to think. And if you don't choose a drink quickly, someone else might take it. It's push or get pushed. And these drinks look. Choose whatever you want. But it's not responsible for whatever you put in your mouth. I'm a wizard in training. For you to test my concoctions is somewhere between kind and reckless. So get ready and good luck.
Drink menu. Press. Okay, so you just end on one, huh? That looks cool. Imagination shots. That sounds great. I'm interested.
Imagination shots. Drinking this will expand your mind. It's pure creativity. The small unicorn's just decorative, but you can eat it if you feel like it.
Let's do this.
Whoa, dude.
Still hard to believe you drank that. Good luck, I guess.
Oh, that voice is difficult. More difficult than I initially thought it would be.
So many options. This is already hard.
So many options. I need more boldness. While wandering the haunted manor, you're ambushed by a group of evil spirits. You put up a good fight, but there's just too many of them, and you run away with your immortal soul. Oh, they run away with it. Luckily, Aries knew this day would come, and you replaced your mortal soul with a Beanie Baby years ago. Good foresight on your part. You look up with Dahlia afterwards. She practices headbutting rocks while you give her pointers on headbutting rocks.
Get off my land!
Hey, stop headbutting my rocks. Your rocks? If they're yours, headed by forehead blood, get all over them, huh? Sorry.
Sorry, good sir. These rocks and their precious forehead blood belongs to me. I've purchased Camp Spooky.
You stole my evil laugh. What could a fiend like you possibly want with a wonderful high mortality rate summer camp like this?
Everyone loves a good shopping
Nothing at all.
mall.
That's why I'm demolishing Camp Spooky and replacing it with something much more even. A suburban shopping mall.
No summer camp means no classic summer camp experiences, and no classic summer camp experiences means no best summer ever.
This
I won't
is
allow it. I want to feature a glorious single combat. When I'm through with you, your broken bones will have broken bones.
You think mere violence can stop me? Please, if you break my bones, I'll just buy replacement bones from destitute millennials.
Capitalism
Your physical
always
attacks are
wins.
useless against me, Dahlia. For the true source of power is capitalism itself. Capitalism has no bones. Alright, I have to go run errands real quick. Someone told me there's still a rainforest that hasn't been burned down yet. I'll be back with the bulldozers.
Oh man.
No, I can't let him win. I'm allergic to letting other people win. And me, I guess. Stupid god. If he's right, there'll be fists. My fists are useless against him, unless I defeat capitalism first. But how can I attack something that has no bones? Surely he must have a weak point, if I only knew what it was. Ooh, I have an idea. Capitalism's weak point is its genitals. Its genitals. That's so fun! Dude, you want to punch capitalism, an abstract concept that doesn't even have bones in the genitals?
You're a spineless
That's so
tail, pathetic
dishonorable.
lot.
It's already at a disadvantage because it's got no bones. Only a true cowardly soul would punch a boneless adversary in the genitals. Plus, did capitalism consent in being punched in the genitals? Because if not, yikes, this really says more about you than it does about capitalism. I never condone genital punching. Just like I don't condone sand kicking, performance-enhancing spells, or teabagging. Shouldn't use eyes, your cravings just
failing
punched
at
me in the
summer.
genitals of my heart. No. Whoop. Hey, everybody. That was the end, or at least the middle. So we're checking out things here. Things are starting to look up. Maybe we can get this where we need to go. And maybe we'll be able to get Dahlia to the meteor shower. That's our end goal, our hopeful plan. Didn't start off too great, but we'll see how it goes in the next one. All right, bye. Boo.